going to be talking about tips for writing a great offer. Writing an offer on a house in Canada does require careful consideration and strategic planning. So here are some tips to help you craft a strong, attractive offer. So first off is obviously researching the market. So obviously I'm always going to advise that you work closely with one realtor who's really able to help you guide, navigate, and maybe educate you a little bit in terms of real estate in the market. So this one specifically is a good one to have a real estate agent. So research the market. So obviously understand the current real estate market conditions in the specific area, and I'm going to talk specifically to Winnipeg, is going to have a bit of a different sort of condition within the market. So there's going to be kind of hotter areas than other, and that's going to be all the time. Some areas will be a little bit slower, and some will always be sort of in the hot market. So the knowledge of the recent sales and average prices and average market trends will help you make really informed decisions. Your offer should be competitive yet reasonable. So you also don't want to go the other way. You don't want to say the house is priced at $350 and then you're writing an offer at $200,000. It just doesn't make sense. So set a competitive price. So your offer should be competitive yet reasonable. Consider asking price comparable sales and the condition of the property when determining your offer amount. So flexible closing date. So offer a closing date that is convenient for the seller. Be flexible with the timeline you can make to make your offer more appealing. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I mean, if you have a set timeline, you have a set timeline. There's nothing you can do about it, but really try your best to be as flexible as you can for the seller and sort of accommodate to their wants. So a pre-approval letter. If financing is something that you will be required to have for this purchase, include your pre-approval letter from your mortgage lender with your offer. This demonstrates to the seller that you are serious and you are a qualified buyer who has done their due diligence. You've been to the bank, you've been to your mortgage broker, they have already pre-approved you for your mortgage, and it's easy sort of as submitting your accepted offer to purchase, and everything should run smoothly from here on out. The deposit. So the larger the sum of money of your deposit really can show your commitment and financial strength. Consult again with your real estate agent to determine an appropriate deposit amount. But generally I tell my clients the more you can provide for your deposit, the stronger your offer is. And again, that deposit money does come out of your overall down payment. So just say you have a $50,000 down payment, and you can provide $25,000 as a deposit. That's really great. And on possession, you would owe the remainder of the down payment, which would be $25,000. The only thing here with the deposit is that it will be required to be accessible within 24 to 48 hours of an accepted offer. There's no question that you want one done. Maybe consider a pre-inspection. So you can typically you're allowed to do a home inspection or even a pre-inspection before writing the offer. Pre-inspection isn't a full inspection. It's more the home inspector walking around the property with you and pointing out things that might be of a concern. So they cost less money. You do pay for it up front without have an accepted offer on the property. But you really gain that knowledge of the property, so you can sort of write your offer going into it with the knowledge. I've also had clients do a full home inspection prior to the offer. So, you're paying a little bit more, you get the report from the home inspector. They always do a thorough job. But you just get kind of that report and maybe a little bit more in-depth knowledge about the property. So yeah, I guess the trade-off there is that it does cost you before you know you have an accepted offer, but you gain the knowledge and you can write the offer with confidence. So personalized letter is another way to make your offer that much stronger. Write a sincere and personalized letter to the seller expressing your love for the property and why you are the ideal buyer. This can create an emotional connection and really set you apart from the other offers. So, you always hear these stories about sentimental moments when selling your house. So this would sort of play on that, as well as if there's, a couple offers that are really close. And sometimes that letter will just push you over the edge and really solidify the decision from the seller. It just shows how interested you are in the property and how much further you're willing or how much more you're willing to work to get sort of your dream property or the property that you want. This one maybe should have been number 1, but it's work with a skilled real estate agent. So a knowledgeable and experienced real estate agent can guide you through the process of purchasing a property and help you understand the local market dynamics and assist in negotiating the best terms. Quick response time. Act promptly when submitting your offer. A quick response time signals your eagerness and can prevent other potential buyers from entering into a bidding war. So this one might come into play, rushing you into making a quick decision when we're talking such big decisions in our lives. But there's a fine balance. You don't want to wait too long because it does allow for other buyers to kind of come in and write an offer, and then you end up competing, which if you can avoid is always a great thing. Be ready to negotiate. So be prepared to negotiate terms, have some flexibility in your offer so you can make the negotiation process just a little bit smoother. And remember that every real estate transaction is unique, so it is crucial to adapt these tips based on specific circumstances of a property and the seller's preferences. So consulting with a local real estate professional like myself or the Jennifer Queen team can provide valuable insight tailored to the Winnipeg and the Canadian real estate market. And those are a couple of ways to make you as the purchaser have the strongest offer in any competitive situation. If you like what you're seeing and want to learn more about Winnipeg real estate, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. I'm Amy McDermott with the Jennifer Queen team and Remax Professionals. Bye for now.